This is lesson 6-2, slope and rate of change.
Let's discuss the meaning of slope. The slope of a line refers to the ratio between the change in vertical distance and the change in horizontal distance. To break down that definition, if we talk about a ratio, we're talking about a fraction. If we talk about the word change, we're talking about a difference. When difference, we talk about subtraction. Vertical distance, when we move vertically on a graph, we're talking about in the y direction. When we move horizontally in a graph, we're talking about on the x direction. Slope can also be referred to as the rate of change. The letter that we use to represent slope is m. M comes up in the formula, m equals y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. The numbers that are in that formula are subscripts. They are just names. They are not designed to do anything but be names for the points that we will use to find slope. Let's talk about the four different types of slope. Positive slope is slope that goes up from left to right. Negative slope are any slopes that go down from left to right. Zero slope is the slope of a horizontal line. Undefined slope would be the slope of a vertical line. To find slope given any points, we take any 2 points on a line. In the example to the right, the points are already given to me. Step 2 is to name one point P1 and the other one P2. I take the first one and name it P1, and I take the second one and name it P2. It doesn't matter which one you name P1 or P2. Step 3 is to assign the subscripts to the x and y values. x1 and y1 go to P1, and x2 and y2 go to P2, as you can see at the right. Step 4 is to plug the values into the formula, and step 5 is to simplify if possible. Plugging the values into the formula gives me 8 minus 3 over 5 minus 2, which is 5 over 3. That is not necessary to simplify. You can leave the slope as 5 over 3. Let's take a look at some examples. Pause the video at this point to give yourself a chance to do the examples on your own. Here are your answers. With the first set of points, we go 2 minus 0 over 2 minus 0, which is 2 over 2, which is equal to 1. Notice in the second example that I put my negatives in parentheses. This may help you when you are doing your subtraction. If you're having difficulty with the subtraction of signed numbers, please refer to the lesson in Chapter 1 about addition and subtraction of signed numbers. Your answer for the second set of points is negative 1. Here's a picture example. They give you a picture and they want you to find the slope of the line in the graph below. Pause the video at this point to give yourself a chance to do the example. Here's your answer. Pick any 2 points that are on the line. I chose 0, 2, and 1, 0. I then plug them into my formula. 2 minus 0 over 0 minus 1 gives me 2 over negative 1, which is negative 2. If you're having difficulty with this lesson, please consult your teacher in class.